Francis Ngannou right here at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Hector Macho Chamacho, 169 centimeters tall with a reach of 175 centimeters. And he'll be facing the Pac-Man. He stands 166 centimeters tall and has a reach of 170 centimeters.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking.
Hector Macho Chamacho. Don't let his good looks and personality get you off track. Known for his electric style, a 3-division world champion and a boxing Hall of Famer. It's the Pac-Man, the only boxer to hold world championships across 4 decades, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. He is forever one of the all-time greats.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, a colorful and popular 3-division champion of the world, Hector Macho Chamacho Sr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, you know when you've got 2 fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Nice hook. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice exchange here from both men. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Chamacho in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute.
Here we go for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Missing with the left hook. like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter shot. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just missed with that hook. Just missed with that hook. Punch. You don't want to trade shots. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Chamacho is buzzed. Let's talk about Hector Chamacho that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. That hook won't score. And he misses with that straight left. And he scores with the counter. Catch and shoot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Chamacho. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept...
There's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Chamacho in serious trouble right now. True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. Trying to land that jab. That jab doesn't score. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Chamacho in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Look at that jab is slick. Just get...
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready. Oh, wait a minute. Chamacho in serious trouble right now. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. Those counter punches have to hurt. Holding nothing back here in the round. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Good counter punching. The perfect counter lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with that left hook. How about that time counter shot? Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Ooh, Chamacho is in trouble. Let's talk about Hector Chamacho that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell.
This is the beginning of round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
There's a counter shot. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
A perfect counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Got out of the way. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. We'd like to see more jabs. Misses with the straight left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Chamacho. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Just boxing.
Here we go. It's round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Ooh, Chamacho is in trouble. Chamacho goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
That's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Chamacho goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Let's talk about Hector Chamacho in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they were dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knockdown.
Great round, Manny.
And there's the bell for round 8. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't find a home with that jab. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can't land the... Did you see that? Chamacho is buzzed. Down goes Hector Chamacho. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.